Oh, I have 23 minutes. I can talk forever. This is, I'm not doing a Halloween. I'll do a Halloween. No, I'm not doing a Halloween edition YouTube. I am, however, going to do videos today and tomorrow with me in costume. So you can see me in my full form. This is just something I did today because I don't know, I didn't really go outside. I just wanted to do something. Can't really tell. Anyway, this video is about, I wrote about it. It's a few things that's been coming up in mind for me lately because you know, just going through the whole like week or whatever. This weekend, I think the week before, let it go, let it go, let it go. That's all I wrote. See, look. So you can fly. Woo! Don't let nothing weigh you down and weigh your wings down so that you cannot fly. Don't let nobody do it. Oh my god, what did I write about it? Okay, this is what I wrote. The world is your crystal ball. So pretty much what I was saying, because I went to the park, right, one day, and like I walked through, and there was, I don't want to say there's a swan, because I feel like swans shouldn't be in Prospect Park, but I feel like maybe it was a swan. But like you pay attention to like the flow of water and like the way that the swan is just like literally like just going in the water, like just moving like that across the water. It's not doing nothing else. It's not worried about nothing else. It's just flowing. And you sit there and you're like, everything is like really pretty and everything is really beautiful. Like when people go through you go through things in your life and you go through like hard times, or you know, things happen to you and stuff, you kind of just look at everything as big picture, and you just like, instead of you sitting down and being like, let me make myself smaller and let me lower myself down, because we get so like crazy and we're just rushing to work and we're rushing to go here and rushing to get home, and like we're not looking at anything. So what I say is like, just to take the long way and to walk slow and to like notice like the way that the wind blows, because if you really pay attention sometimes, depending on like what song you're listening to or like whatever, sometimes the wind can blow to the beat of the music, or like paying attention to your walk and paying attention to the way that birds fly and the way like the sun can hit certain like buildings at certain times, and like the sunset or like the glow of the colors, like it looks really pretty. Like all these small, really small things. And that's why I say like the world is your crystal ball, because when you read a crystal ball, let me show you mine. This is the first one that I got. This is the selenite. Yeah, what's this one? I think it's a gate. I feel like it is, because I had calcite. Probably that's how you say it. But that's my second one. But this is my first one. And with the way you read the crystal ball, can you really tell what it looks like? This way. You see how it looks? So when you read crystal ball, it's like, you know how you look at something like an image, like let's say if you look at like a wallpaper, right? And it has a whole bunch of like small little things, like marble or something, small little things going through it. And you're looking at it, but you're like looking past it. And you're like daydreaming, but you're looking at it. And you start to see like images, like you're like, oh shit, that looks like a bird. Oh shit, it looks like a person. Oh shit, it looks like a cloud. Like, you know, you start seeing where, I don't know what my face looked like just now. That's probably how I look when I read the crystal ball. But that's when you start to see things. So that's how you read the crystal ball. And you like, I leave it on the stand and I just rotate it around. I read it and I'm looking at it. And I'm seeing like, I see a lot of animals. I see numbers. I see, you know, like figures and things like that. So that is what the world is to you. It's a crystal ball. You just see everything small. You have to look at everything in such detail, because that's when things become beautiful. It's not about the larger picture. it is about the larger picture in terms of like, you know, like success, I can say, in a way, kind of, because like the small wins are wins still, but it's like there's a bigger goal. But in order to get to that big goal, you have to really appreciate the small, and I mean like microscopic small stuff. The heartbreak and the pain and, you know, the good and the people, like all that stuff. I'm not going to read the crystal ball because it makes me really tired. So, but I wrote about that. Do not rush to walk past that old person or that small child. Feel your inhales and release your exhales. Feel how your hands sway as you walk, how your calves contract, how your eyes blink. Like, it's like when you do that in the street, you look crazy, but it's worth it because you're just like, like you're high, but you're not. So, and then that led into me thinking about, because when you do things like that, you unlose yourself. You know, you could get lost. And this is definitely making me think about a friend of mine who wrote me, you know who you are, homegirl. This video is dedicated to, because this is when she had wrote me, this is when all this started to come about in my mind. So this is how I feel like you can unlose yourself. And for everybody who feels like they've been lost, I probably get lost like once a month. It happens to everybody. So I always say, what is lost just wants to be found. It's like the opposite. What is hated wants to be loved. What is unhappy wants to be happy. What is lost wants to be found. Because if it didn't want to be found, then it would just disappear. And if it disappears, then you wouldn't think that it's lost. So I say, I had a friend of mine, Wolf, who we were talking about music and how there's some, you know, like certain love songs that, you know, you don't really want to think about it being like the love song to like a person that you're dating. You could think about it like to like a family member, or me personally, I like to think about love songs that I'm singing to the universe in like gratitude, or the universe is singing to me, you know, like kind of like that, not like in a relationship kind of thing. So you make a music playlist of all the songs that you feel like, you know, is reminding you of love and of happiness and of peace. So a couple songs on my music playlist, you guys can check these out because they're really cool, is Fix You by Coldplay, All That Jazz. It's from Chicago, the musical, movie. I Won't Give Up by Jason Mraz. That's a really good one. Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. Say Something by A Great Big World and Christina Aguilera. I don't know if they have one without Christina Aguilera, but the one with Christina Aguilera is like amazing. And I think that's my top song, because I sing that song to the universe, because he's pretty much saying, say something, I'm giving up on you. No, I sing it to love. I don't sing it to the universe. I sing it to love, like love in like the general thought. So that song is really cool to me. Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. That's a really good one. That's some songs I listen to when I'm feeling like write a daily gratitude. That don't make sense. Write daily gratitude, I guess. And that time I wrote this on, I don't even know. It's for me. Weird. I was thankful for my determination to be better. Because I feel like even when I'm like a horrible person sometimes, I feel like at the end of the day I'm always just like, Kayla, that wasn't cool. So I'm always determined to be better. And help people. When you help people, you actually feel good. And it could be selfish in a way, because you're like, I'm helping these people to feel better about myself, but you're still helping someone regardless, you know, like whether you feel like it's selfish or not, you're doing it. And you're doing it to be better, and it's not always about you. Like people forget, like, you understand, like, if you've been on a plane before and you go over like the city, you're just like, yo, like I'm looking at Manhattan and I see not one person. Not one. And this is me not even high up in the sky. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm that small in this world, that I don't see myself in a plane that's not even that high. So you can just imagine all the people in the world that, you know, we'll never meet these people ever. And look at us thinking that it's about us. It's not always about us. And the last thing I said was to do was sing, dance, talk with yourself, and be honest with yourself. Sometimes you have to say to yourself, like, yo, you bugging out. Why you bugging out? Or, you know, you sound a little crazy. And you have to say it to yourself. It feels good when you say it to yourself, because if you say it to yourself, then it doesn't hurt that much if someone says it to you. So you're just like, yeah, I know. Like, I told myself that already. Thank you very much. How I help people. Oh, that was a good week I had, which is so interesting to me. But yeah, that's how you unlose yourself. You bring in all the good things that you enjoy, and you release, and you give back to people, and give back to the universe. And always say thank you to the universe. Even if you write it down, or you're just like in your mind, you're like, thank you, universe, or you say it out loud, or thank you, God, or whatever you want to believe. And you just say thank you. It does make you feel good to be appreciative of what is given to you. Because no matter where you are in this world, no matter what you have, you are blessed. You know? Somebody else doesn't have what you have. Regardless of what it is, it could just be like, you could live in, you think, the worst home ever, but somebody doesn't have a home, you know? Or you have the worst job ever, but somebody doesn't have a job, you know, and they're looking, and, you know, you might think that your life could be better, but it is what it's supposed to be. If your life was supposed to be something else, then it would be something else. The grass is not green on the other side. Your grass is green. Just water that shit. Water your grass. It could be green. That was good. I always say this is how I know my videos is over lately, like when I've been making my other videos, is that when I say something really good, like really super like enlightened, that's when I know the video is done. Like, I'm like, ooh, that hit home right there. Ooh, ah! So I'm gonna pull a card. I'm gonna pull a card now. There's something else I want to talk about. That's really what I wanted to get out, because I've been thinking about it these past couple days. And I've been thinking about the girl that wrote me, my friend of mine. And then, yeah, you think about people, and you send them good things from yourself. The better parts of you give to people. Nobody wants your bullshit. You keep your own bullshit. You give people the goodness of you. It's been a very nice week, this past week. So let's pull a card. And let's ask the universe, what do we need to know, since it's Sunday, what do we need to know for the coming week? What do we need to carry with us so that we could be better people, better workers, better soul people, better spirits, whatever? What do we need? I feel that in my toes. I feel the answer coming from within me all the way up through me. Take action. The fire card. Oh, I like this one. It's pretty much saying you've done all your planning, you've done all your wishing, you have waited, you have been patient, you have been, you know, praying, whatever you've been doing. And now it's time for you to actually get up and do it. Take what you want. Have that fire in you to get what you want and to do what you want, and not care what nobody has to say about it, and not care if you look stupid after you do it. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff never matters. Just get up and do it. And you are a winner. Even if you fail, you win because you did it. And that is like that's the greatest sense of like pride, being proud of yourself. And you're like, yo, I did that shit. I fucked up, I messed up, I failed, but I know what to do better next time, and I'm proud of myself that I did it. Good shit. Good shit, fire card. Okay, I am done flapping my jibs. And then tomorrow I'm gonna make a video about I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to make a video about, but I'm gonna do it anyway because my costume is gonna be so fly and I have to do a video. So peace.